Hey, what's up guys? Alan here with EatSleepTrade.net. Going to be going over the watch list for the week of January 4th, 2016. This is the first watch list of the new year, so that is pretty exciting. Wish all you guys the best of luck in your trading journeys through this next and upcoming year. And I appreciate every single one of you guys who watch these videos and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, all the other social media sites, and appreciate and comment on the things that I post. So yeah, just want to say thank you guys for that, and I'm definitely looking forward to interacting and trading with all of you guys here in 2016. Alright guys, let's take a look at ACHN here. We've came up and put a high in here around 1050, found a pretty significant area of resistance here. You could see the pullback, the attempt to break back above that, and failure. After that, sold off all the way to the 50-day, which is where we did find some support as well as finding some buyers, and now push us back up to that 1050 area where Wednesday we were able to break above that and close above that 1050. Thursday, a little bit of a pullback, but as you can see with the low there, we did manage to hold that support area, which is what you want to see happen when a resistance area is truly broken. So we're going to be looking for a continuation move back up to this 1150, 1160 area, prior resistance area that is pretty relevant on the chart. So watch that. Our 20-day and 50-day moving averages are getting closer here, so we want to see that 20-day start to pull back and those averages starting to spread back out. Next up on the list is FINL. So you guys can see the obvious massive sell-off that occurred on finish line over the last few months, but it does look like the chart has, however, started to find its bottom down here after this decent little run toward about 2 weeks ago. Started to set up for a nice little flag. As you can see, the pullback, our moving averages are coming together here, and would like to see that 20-day cross above that 50, maybe give us the picture with the start of a new trend. So I'm going to watch this flag setup here, see if we get a breakout of it and a move back towards this 950 area. Next up on the list is KANG. So over the last 6-7 months or so, you can see the chart had a nice big run, a huge range here from 16 up to 2250, and since then has sold off and pulled back. Not sure what happened on this day here. That's probably not an accurate candle. If it is an accurate candle, then obviously there was a bunch of potential buyers here waiting for something like that to occur. Anyhow, this did continue to curl back up here. You can see we got the cross on the 20 over the 50-day, and it's been trending up since then. Huge relative volume day and a lot of volume to follow it up. That's pushed this back up towards 2150. It's pulled back now, and that's where I think I could kind of get interested in this thing. If we see the 20-day hold here around 1985, 1990, and we could start to see that move back towards the highs here at 2150. Also gives us potential to move back up towards this 2250 area, and then again another potential for a cup handle setup or a pullback and a breakout to new 52-week highs. And overall this chart looks pretty decent. The main thing that caught me on it was the relative volume. Next up on the list, let's take a look at SA. So you can see here, SA has been on a pretty nice move in the upward direction after it found this bottom here. Our 20-day has been trending above our 50-day for this extended period of time, so that is something we want to see continue happen as we get close to each other here and this range gets really tight. Want to see the breakout to the top side of this wedge first to move towards this $9 area here on prior resistance, and then a move back up towards 52-week highs on a 950. So first resistance area to watch is 9, and then if we get through that, look for a continuation move up towards this 950 area. Next up is ORBK. Another one here that's putting in a cup and handle pattern. You can see the attempt to break out to new highs here around 2230s, pull back, now back up to that 2230 area again, holding above its 20-day moving average. You can see on these days here as it spiked down to that 20-day moving average, there was plenty of buyers and plenty of volume to push it right back up. So looking pretty interesting here. I'm going to be looking for any type of break above these prior highs here around 2267, 2270, and see if we get some momentum and a push into that. Another thing to mention on this chart is not only do we have a pretty decent cup and handle here, but if you look long term, you could see that the chart has been on this uptrend for quite some time. Basically went parabolic where it finally had to pull back, found support, plenty of buyers to buy the dip back up, and here we are meeting at new highs again. So could be an opportunity to play a pretty big breakout and a move to this top side if we can get back above that area. Next up on the list is NPTN. So another big picture chart that we've been watching for a couple weeks now. We actually started watching it down here and was looking for that move back up to these highs around 1120s. Got that move late last week and now has pulled back. So you could say officially we are making this cup and handle pattern. So look for any type of support to come in around this 20-day or possibly this double bottom here around 1060. If that holds, look for the move back towards 1128 and a new high breakout on this one as well. Next up on the list is AFFX. So you can see the start of a sell-off here on AFFX, and we've sort of bottomed out and broken down or broken through that downtrend, making a nice consolidation here. Another one we are watching off an inverted head and shoulders pattern with the head being on this low and our left shoulder, right shoulder, and then the breakout to the top side, which was here. Worked out pretty well. And still moving up, and just wanted to make note of it again as we get above this 990 area of resistance here, and also put in a nice engulfing candle on Thursday. Next up on the list is FENG. You can see we got a nice flag set up here as we're coming off our bottom. Still holding up, another one that was on a previous watch list, but we're going to be looking for any type of move back towards this 630 area, which would be the gap fill when we initially gapped down at the beginning of this move. And if we get a breakout to the top side of that 630 with a little bit of volume and momentum, that could definitely push this thing higher with decent range. The chart for now is still holding up, and that's all you need to see to get that move higher. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the watch list for this week. If you have any questions or suggestions, please put them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos. Also check out our website, eatsleeptrade.net. From there you can follow us on Twitter as well as like our Facebook page so you can stay up to date to all the stocks, or stay up to date with all the stocks that we are watching and trading. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.